Mike Williams is no longer Jacksonville's top cop. The former sheriff announced his retirement last week after it was discovered he no longer lived in Jacksonville. That is a violation of the city's charter. It was On Your Side's First Coast News' Kaylee Tracy who first asked the sheriff where he lived and whether he knew about the charter requirements. Kaylee joins us now from the sheriff's office and tell us about the send-off today.
Well, Jeannie, we don't know too much about that send-off or the transfer of power overall to Under Sheriff Pat Ivey. That taking place tomorrow at 2 p.m. And JSO saying Williams' departure and the events surrounding that, as well as tomorrow's transfer of power and Ivey's swearing in, are private events.
This is going to be a pretty seamless transition for Pat Ivey.
First Coast News crime and safety analyst Mark Bachman says Under Sheriff Pat Ivey will step into the role as interim sheriff without a hitch.
Once you get to that level of undersheriff and you work for a sheriff, operationally you make probably by and large 80% of the decisions on a day-to-day basis along with other people. I mean, that's called delegating authorities. Most sheriffs do it. Sheriffs ultimately sign off on it.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office sending Sheriff Mike Williams off with a video dedicated to his more than 3 decades of service Friday afternoon. His departure prompts a special sheriff's election on August 23rd.
Mike Williams serves as the sheriff, did not complete 2 terms. There may be some people that don't particularly care for the fact that that happened, but nonetheless, when he was there, he did serve, and he did serve admirably. But that may impact whoever he endorsed. 6
candidates expected to run, but both Williams and Governor Ron DeSantis endorsing Chief of Investigations TK Waters. If you plan to vote in the special election, you must register by July 25th. Early voting begins August 8th. Those living abroad or serving in the military can vote by mail starting July 9th. Mail-in voting begins July 14th for everyone else.
By having these different elections, it gives everybody an additional bite at the apple, basically.
Regardless of who wins the special election, there will still be the regularly scheduled sheriff's race in March of 2023.
It's unprecedented because consolidation happened, I think, back in the early 70s. So you had 5 sheriffs leading up to this, or had a total of 5 sheriffs. And now with these additional election periods that have been created because of it, you potentially could have 4 if you count within a 1-year time period.
You can learn more about each of those candidates running for sheriff right now on firstcoastnews.com. Coming up at 6, what we're learning about officer morale over the past few weeks. For now, reporting live, Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News, On Your Side.